Hey guys, so in today's video I'm gonna explain you how you can use tag, which is the most confusing skill builder block, which I think most of the people are not understanding how to use it, but I did understand it right now, okay? And this is actually pretty amazing thing actually. And I'm also gonna explain how you can use a new branch stuff like branch finisher, branch collide and stuff. Also this guy is the one who helped me understood the tag, so shout out to him by the way. Tag is basically the name if you want to use, like, it's just basically the same thing as projectile tag, or like the you know, where you use the connect block, so you need a signal, same, so you need to like connect with other tags, you know. So yeah, that is what you have to do, is like just give it a name, like name. I'm just gonna name it www. Now the main part about this whole tag is the value, okay? So yeah, so what this value actually do is that value helps you like unlock moves or like use variants or like make chance, okay? So I'm gonna explain how, okay? I'm just gonna explain how value helps so much. So for a value, you can put like 1 for now, okay? For 1. Now time, you know, just for how long it's gonna be. So I'm not gonna explain how check works right now, because this will be the last part, okay? Now add and remove. So add means if it's turned on, and remove means if it's turned off, okay? So for this, I'm gonna just like make a new block, a new tag. I'm gonna put a new tag, okay? And I'm just keep it like this, okay? So what does this do? That this actually adds a value, okay? So 1 plus 1 equals to 2, right? So what is it doing is that it's actually adding these two values, okay? It's actually adding these two values, okay? So remove just helps you like you know, remove one value, or like 0, you know, that's how remove works, okay? Okay, it's gonna like, it's a negative thing. It's like a negative thing. Add and remove is basically addition and subtraction, okay? Okay, now what does set do? Set is basically like it overrides the tag, the value of that tag. So basically if you want to make another tag, put this as 0 value, and if you just turn on the set, and you know, all this value you added, like 1 value and 2 values of close, 2 plus 1 equals 3 value. But if the value drops to this tag, it's gonna go all the way back to 0. So it basically just reset back to that value which you have put in the set value. This one. Hopefully this makes you understand how the things work, okay? Now I'm going to explain you the check thing, okay? So for example, okay? I wanna make 2 moves. For example, I'm gonna make 2 moves, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go to this tag. You see the value, which is 1, right? It's actually value 1, okay? Now this is just gonna add the value, right? It's gonna add the value 1. For how long? For 5 seconds, okay? Now turn off set, because I do not want it to be be at value 1, okay? Just turn off set, okay? But keep this add on, so it like adds the value to 1, okay? Now one's done. Oh, now we're gonna go to the second move set and add a tag right here, the same name as the other tag. Now what I'm gonna do is that since the value is 1 here, I'm gonna put the value here as 1, okay? But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put this as check, okay? And I'm gonna remove so it doesn't add anything, okay? It doesn't add anything. And now I'm also gonna remove set, so now that's done. So like it only checked. Alright, so now I'm done with the branch stuff, okay? So now look, what does check do? Check basically is gonna check if the value with the current value is correct to use the branch move, as the value you have set is 1 here. So like what happens, okay? So this value is gonna be 1. So it basically means that you need to have 1 value for the branch to be activated, okay? So I'm gonna just name this 12, and the branch move I have is red reverse, so max. Alright, now I'm gonna get all these 2 moves real quick. Now I'm just gonna get these moves real quick. Now if I press 2 though, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you see, it's not working. But if I use 1, then 2 is gonna work. Watch. I think this made you understand that the whole thing is about the value box, okay? So what it exactly did is that it added a value. This tag added a value, one value for 10 seconds, okay? Now, since I have one value for 10 seconds when I press the first move, now what happened in the second move set is that I already have one value, okay? I already have one value, and this is the requirement. So now what does the second tag does is that if the value is 1 or 2, if you put it as 2, then you gotta add one more value to here, 2 or one more, you know? So if the value is correct, and press check, and if it's correct, that's why you need to turn on check. Once these are checked, then it will activate the branch move because the value is the same, and since the value is the same, the branch will activate, okay? Now, hopefully this made you understand how tag works, okay? Okay, so the first thing about the branch thing is that the randomizer, okay? So how does it work? So basically, if I have 3 branches, let me just var and zar, okay? I have these 3, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put these like hit, comma, var, comma, zar. You see all 3 of them in here together, okay? Now since I'm done, I'm gonna get this move again. Now if I press 2, it's gonna randomly use different branches. It used the third branch. Okay, use the third branch again. Now it used the second branch, and the first branch. So basically it's a randomizer, okay? It's pretty cool. Alright, now the next thing is gonna be hitbox, okay? Now hitbox has one thing, which is branch finisher, okay? And one more thing is that it also has, there's one more thing for projectile, which is branch collided. What does branch finisher do? It's basically like, you know, you can create custom finishers, but how? Because for some people it's not working, okay? Now, I'm just gonna go here, and yeah, I'm just gonna use this hitbox, like simple hitbox, and I'm gonna give a finisher. For that, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use a VFX, for example, because you know, I think that's way better. Now I'm gonna go back and put the branch name. Okay, we got it. Now, but if I use it in the dummy. But yeah, if I use it on dummy though, it's not gonna work. Wait, it did. Oh. Is this custom finishers? Yeah, and by the way, if the branch finisher sometimes doesn't work for you, what you can do is that you can just like increase the damage, okay? Like 10, like, you know, like 1 it's 1 right now, 10. So like the higher the damage is, then it's gonna trigger the finisher. I mean, it can trigger the finisher on low HPs, but I don't think it's gonna trigger the finisher on those full HP dummies, because the damage is like just 1 for right now. So if I put it on 10 or 100, then the finisher will work properly, okay? I don't know why people said it's not working for them somehow, but it is working for me completely. So I use VFX just to make sure, and yeah, it's working fine for me. So yeah, you can create custom finishers now. And now let's head to the other one, which is the projectile one. Yeah. Now this branch collider got a lot of people confused. When I said it's a wall thing, yeah, and when I said it's about the wall variant thing, and yes, it is about the wall variant. But let me explain, okay? I got this projectile. I could like just 1-1. Then I'm just gonna put a now I'm gonna go, you see this hit thing? I'm gonna just name this, and I'm gonna put a clash here, okay? But yeah, make sure in this clash, you do not need to change these, okay? Just do not change these, okay? Do not. If you think, oh, I should change this to the projectile tag, you don't need to, okay? You don't need to, okay? So once I grab this, okay? Now I'm gonna place a wall here. When you get it far away, you're just like, oh, it's not working for me. But if you get close to it, like really close, see, it's working. I mean, I don't know why they do it like, oh, you gotta stick to the wall, then it will be able to use it. I think they need to increase the area size. Like if you use it from here, it should still work, but it's not working. So yeah, if you just like stick to the wall, then use it, yeah, it's gonna work. Okay. Branch collided is basically wall variants which you can create, but for that you gotta stick to the wall. Like legitly, you gotta stick to the wall. Okay, not my fault. So yeah, that was pretty much it, and thanks for watching.